The year is 1979. Albert Einstein is born a little boy who comes out with a mustache. His father, Hermann Einstein, was a businessman who gathered some money developing ways to distribute electricity. His mother, Paulina Einstein, she took care of a little Einstein. The city was Ulm in Germany. Schools in Germany were tough, an education system that did not at all attract the attention of Albert Einstein. At that time, the family business went into bankruptcy and money was very hard to come by. While Einstein's body was physically in the school, his mind kept on wondering about how to travel on top of a beam of light. By ages 16, 17, Einstein wanted to go to college, actually a polytechnic school. Remember that there was an urgent need for technicians, physicists, engineers, and so on and so forth. For the rate of industrial and technological growth was high in the late of 1970s. Therefore, Einstein tried to join the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School, but he flunked. Albert Einstein flunked. He spent a year before trying again, but he was determined. On his second attempt, he was accepted, or he was not seen coming. Don't know. Already at the university, he felt alone. The girls did not like his style. He was not so handsome at all. On top of that, he had an air of arrogance besides being undisciplined and disrespectful to the belief and methods of the professors. But then but then comes Mileva Maric, the girl who would one day become the wife of Einstein. Mileva was studying physics with Einstein. She failed to graduate, not like her boyfriend, but she was the one carrying most of the teacher's notes for her boyfriend, since Albert Einstein could not bear to attend classes by the end of his college term. Thank you, Mileva. Albert Einstein graduated in 1900, and due to some friction with tutors, he was rejected in all institutions where he sought employment, as the fame of difficult genius had been preceded him. So Einstein was in a difficult situation. unemployed and with a family who did not accept his dating with Mileva marriage, for she was German besides having Serb nature. On top of that, she was short and lame on one of her legs. Besides that, everyone's afraid of a woman who studies physics. What could you do, Albert Einstein? Ah, she was pregnant. Albert Einstein's father, Hermann Einstein, even wrote a letter to a renowned teacher interceding for his son. In the letter sent to Professor Wilhelm Ottwald, University Leipzig, he stated that Albert Einstein was a brilliant young man, but he was very resentful for not achieving his potential as a physicist, and that he felt as a burden to his family, who had no possessions. There is no record of response to this letter, nor that Albert Einstein has even learned about it. But 9 years later, the same teacher was the first person to appoint Einstein to the Nobel Prize. In 1902, Einstein took a job at the patent office. He earned good money, thus Albert Einstein could now provide for the baby's diapers and even had some free time left for imagining things. Olympia Academy. Together with some of his friends, he founded a study group at the Olympia Academy where they met to study physics, philosophy, literature, watch videos from Coursera.org, and so on and so forth. The lights of clocks. Bob observes, not Bob serves, sorry. So on and so forth, many times. Thank you, Professor Larry. But Einstein was still an unknown genius physicist, working anonymously in a patent office. Thus, in 1905, Albert Einstein, he decided to reveal himself. He presented publications that were not taken seriously by the scientific community, as Albert Einstein was only a kid in his early 20s, but that would soon make the scientific world to bond upon him, in the same manner that light bends upon a massive body. March 1905 introduced the idea of light quantum, which are the initial steps of quantum mechanics. April 1905 determined the exact size of molecules, more practical than theoretical. May 1905 publication on the existence of atoms, considerations of Brownian motion. June 1905 Electrodynamics of moving bodies, root of special relativity. It's where Newtonian physics are challenged. Both number 1. September 1905 Energy equals mc squared. When a massive body absorbs energy, its mass is changed. Brazil World Cup.